takes this from inside the 5. He stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen. That's good coverage there. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Back to pass. It's Manning. Tries to get it to the running back. Near the sticks, it's Davis. Tackle made after a solid game.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. He's looking to throw. Moves out of the pocket. Escapes the pocket but cannot make a play, and they sack him.
This is exactly how you can slow down the momentum and a rhythm of an offense. You got to get some tackles for a loss and some sacks. This time, they come up with a sack by getting after that quarterback.
Short loss on the play sets up 2nd and long from the 18. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Delivers quickly to the left side. Catch hold in space. He breaks loose to the left side. It's a pass. All the way to the end zone. He can catch it. Touchdown, Bears.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go out high coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath just like this. If he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And it's 7-0 after the PAT. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there and moving away. Return starts from inside the 5. Will be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Start the drive. And a short pitch and catch to the 10. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. When he gets it down to the tight end, you can see what he can do after the catch.
Using the ground game here. Early in this season, you're ready to get a sense. Both these teams realize there's a lot to play for, a lot at stake for their seasons, and they're just kind of settling into this game.
Just look at the atmosphere today. It's almost playoff-like out there. Both these teams understand what a win could do for them, and the intensity is jacked up out on the field.
Second down. Pressure is coming. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down.
I mean, you don't see this very often. They just pressure the quarterback, and then you see how many guys they were rushing. 3. You have 8 guys in coverage, and you can get that kind of pressure on the quarterback with 3 rushing. sat back and they got in defense with 6 defensive backs, and none of them blitzed. They just sat back in coverage, and the defensive line eventually came up with a sack.
The Sooners will line up to boot it away. This will be the first punt for this offense tonight. And it's fielded at the 40. Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but it's a solid gain in return. And the Seminoles offense comes back on the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time. Looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. Dropping back, it's Manning. He escapes the pocket. Wide open downfield. And he goes over after a solid gain. That's enough for a first down.
My gosh, this receiver is outstanding. A huge play for this Florida State offense. And Ted, you and I have been coming into Tallahassee a long time. We've seen some great receivers. Guys like Johnny Wilson, most recently, a big, tall target. Anquan Bolden could do everything. Maybe one of my favorite players of all time, Peter Warren. And going back to Florida, played, of course, at Florida State.
Second down after that previous play. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has a handoff. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
Now it's third and short in the 21. Defense trying to make a stand here and prevent a touchdown. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Defense stuffs him right there. No gain. Fourth down coming up.
Well, if somebody talks about a play being blown up, this is a great example of that. That's exhibit A for how to be physical on defense.
So they're short on fourth down. The coach decides to trot out the field goal team. And he knocks it right through. And that will extend their lead even further.
But Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Handoff to the single back. Picks up 3 yards, so second and 7.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game. Only just for 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling plays in second year, that's a different deal. Now he's got to be thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. That's a fly to the wideout. And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there. They tackle him after a short return, but they pick the football up and set up shop in midfield.
Love to see defensive backs who are able to locate the football and break on the ball and be able to go up and make a clean interception. Great play here.
And the Florida State offense is back onto the field. And they reluctantly settle for a field goal last time out. Really want to find the end zone here. Scanning the field, it's Manning. Looking to scramble. It's a deep shot to the right. Pass out of the 20.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
The Seminoles looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. First down, looking to throw the football. Threw physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football, and he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Receiver in motion now. Got the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. And it's caught. Touchdown. What a mistake.
Well, that's the thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line giving the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running around like this, it makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. Here's the first quarter stats. We'll see if this game gets out of hand before halftime. The crucial second quarter beginning right now. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Tailback takes the handoff again. The gain moves the ball to a 34.
It's not a huge gain here, but if you add up multiple runs like that throughout the course of the game, by the fourth quarter, you're going to start to see that affect the defense.
Down through the air. Grab near the sticks. It's Thomas. Heads out of bounds after a solid game.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
The Sooners with 1st and 10 here. Off the play fake, looking to throw. That's reeled in. It's Thomas. Breaks loose at the 40. They stop him after a big gain. Move the ball to the 26.
Chris, all week they heard about how fast this guy is. The defensive coordinator told them they watched the film. They've seen this guy a lot. But I think the reality of seeing it now in person, I think it's surprised them. They've got to make some adjustments to their defense, or this guy and his speed will continue to have a field day.
And the single back takes the handoff. As the first down is still going. They bring it down to the 13. This offense really threatening now to score. It'll be first down.
All right, Chris, let's face it. Most of the offensive linemen today, they're big. You know, they weigh over 300 pounds. But that doesn't mean they don't have to have agility. And the way they can get out there and find a runner, create space, sometimes it looks like they're going in one direction. And a runner uses his eyes to take him in another direction because he's been blocked so well. Love those misdirectional counter plays. And this one worked out really well for a nice piece of yards on first down.
Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Looking for a receiver. Running out of time. Swarmed by the pass rush. Is sacked. So here comes Sterling Long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over, and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
So it looks like they're in the field goal here out of the field. He made it. 3 points on the board.
Now, I was watching this guy in pregame. He's got a strong leg. I'm surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. And he comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. On their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. Bring them down at the 44. That's a solid gain in close to the midfield now.
Push up front and great acceleration by this back. I tell you, he's doing a pretty good impression right now of a combination of greats that they've had at Florida State. Guys like Warwick Dunn and Devontae Freeman, and more recently with guys like Cam Akers and Dalvin Cook.
Looking to pass. It's Manning. He fires this throw and is intercepted. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Well, they're rewarded for going to this nickel package, getting more awareness on the field with that 5th defensive back, and a nice job of coming up with this interception.
Sooners offense is back on the field. This is not the time to settle for field goals. They've got to find the end zone. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give.
But another short gain for this offense on the ground, and they got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire first half, and really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change, I don't know how they get back into this game.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Here's a screen pass to the running back. And he never had a chance tackled in the backfield.
You know, he had nobody open downfield because of great coverage there by this defense. But what I love to see is how they run to the ball. He checks it down, and this guy's got nowhere to go. It's a big loss.
They don't want to waste this good field position, but it's 3rd down and 1. For the first down. But they don't connect. It's incomplete. And it brings up 4th down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but they're so far behind the chains, they can really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on the quarterback and perfect the timing, as we saw on this play.
So now on 4th down, out comes the field goal unit. He made good on his first attempt. This one is from 47 yards away. And he's got it from 47 yards away, showing off the deep range.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. Let's start with 25. of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Pre-snap motion from the receiver to throw. It's Manning. It's a quick grab. And he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there.
Yeah, they don't pick up the first down here, but they do get some positive yards. I really like the route to get enough separation to give the quarterback enough room to put it in there.
One play moves the ball to the 44. It'll be first down. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. If I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Second down after that run on the previous play. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. He'll heave the ball deep down that right side. Try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there. But now it's third down.
Well, they don't hit this one, but I love the idea of the offensive coordinator continuing to try to find the hot hand as a receiver. They missed this one, but keep throwing him the football. He's a mismatch against his secondary.
After the second down incompletion, they'll have to convert here on third down and 8. Pass complete on a crossing route. They bring it down as a veteran quarterback shows up that trademark arm strength.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
And the Knowles line up on 1st and 10 now. Gonna run it. It's Davis. He'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
What's the play goal here on second down for this offense? Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Dropping back. It's Manning. He's going to take a shot down the left side. He takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Saints.
That's what makes this guy so dangerous as a wide receiver. He can catch the ball underneath, shake and bake and go by you, or use his speed to get around you and make a big play like this for a touchdown.
So they'll try to add the lead now to 3-2. The extra point makes the lead 18 now. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after scoring a touchdown. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. Receivers at the snap. The senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Nice job here controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
The game makes it second and medium. Offense looking to throw the ball. Fires it to the wideout. Makes the catch downfield. He rolls out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Well, this is a beautiful play when the timing is right, as we see right here. The receiver's got to do a good job of working his way back to the football as the quarterback is throwing it. The timing here is impeccable.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Washington.
Boy, he has such great size. I just love this play call on 1st and 10. The defense is expecting a run. Instead, you go play action, and you throw to the big man for some positive yards on 1st and 10.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. But near the sticks, it's Thomas. They stop him at the 22. This offense in great scoring position now.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Fresh set of downs for the offense after that 1st down completion. An inside deal now from the shotgun. Had a decent game there before the defense brings him down. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Someone on the line there moved a bit early. Offense gets a 5-yard penalty. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Shotgun formation is an inside handoff. They finally stop him at the 8. It'll be 1st and goal. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the 2nd quarter. So, with only a few seconds left in the half, out comes the field goal unit. Knocks that one right down the middle. And those 3 points will finish off the 1st half and take us to halftime. And that will do it for the 1st half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Noles will kick it away to get us going in the 2nd half. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a 1st down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that 1st down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
And that run is good for 1st down yardage. A new set of downs for this offense. Wants to throw it. Defense is coming after it.
Well, that takes the green right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
Looks like a player was down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Third down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. They're going to pick up the first down through the air. He dumps it off to the tight end. They move the ball to the 48 and earn a fresh set of downs.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
The Sooners will try to keep this drive moving. They'll try the right here. It's a 2-yard gain. Second and 8.
In the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example of the defense has the ability to do the right and still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Comes up third down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. Give the defense all the credit when a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Second down. They try to convert here on the third down and 8. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. That's caught. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's getting 4th down and inches. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Crucial play. Down double digits in the second half. We're going to go for it on 4th down. And someone moved this a bit too early. And it cost him 5 yards. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Still down by double digits in the third quarter. They're going to go for it on 4th down. And moving the receiver now before the snap. 4th down, looking to throw for it. Looking for his big tight end. It's reeled in. It's Wheeler. They've got him, but they convert on 4th down, and the drive keeps going.
Just great execution here on this 4th down to keep this drive alive. And what I love is the accuracy from the quarterback and a good job by the receiver knowing where that route needed to be able to catch the ball and pick up the first down.
Looking to throw again. The sure hands. It's Russell. They finally stop him at the 8. It'll be 1st and goal.
The key on a drag route is to put the ball out in front of the wide receiver to give him a chance to do what he just did. Pick up some valuable yards after the catch.
The Sooners line up with a 1st and goal. We'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. He's tackled down at the 4-yard line. He's getting pushed back.
team's going to get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
Kicking team on now for the extra point. PAT up and good to get a little bit closer. After putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempts again. Play of the drive now, 25. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. It's a short completion of the big tight end. They get him down, but the game moves to 36.
And the tight end shows off his hands for a nice game. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Offense showing a bunch formation now. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Not only does the defense stack him up at the point of attack, but he was instantly pushed backwards. The defense was prepared to defend the RPO.
Empty set now. 5 wide receivers. Looking to throw. It's Manning. The pocket breaking down. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a 3rd down.
We finally see a change-up from this defense. It has been a long game for this defensive coordinator. A lot of touchdown passes. They finally find a way to affect the timing between the quarterback and his receivers by getting pressure.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Wide open downfield. Tackle made by strong
For this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on 3rd down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
And the Seminoles pick up enough yardage for a 1st down. That was handed off out of the shotgun. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
That is called gap integrity. Nice job by this defense of taking away that inside run and then using their speed as the back tried to bounce that to the outside. There's just no room to run.
As we take a break to flip ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the current national rankings. We're set now for the 4th quarter. Who's going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. To the air, it's Manning. Caught in the flat by the running back. They moves the ball across midfield and get set to the 1st down at the 41.
Chris, it's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing route.
The Seminoles will come to the line to run the play. Pre-snap motion from the offense. There's the handoff. Change of direction. You're good for 1st time. No, finally down.
As a head coach, you preach fourth quarter offense all year long. The importance of being able to finish out a game. This is a great example. They have secured this football, this drive. They've been able to convert on third downs, and they keep moving this clock. This is a clinic on how to run a 4-minute offense.
Pulls it in. It's Hampton. They make the stop. Down to the fourth. Solid game that time.
A big part of the reason, Chris, we've seen this offense be able to build a lead is because of the way they've mixed up the run with the pass. Back-to-back plays, positive yards. I love that they're keeping an aggressive mindset, even working with a lead.
Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Quarterback pre-snap adjustment snap for this defense. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Slides the quick throw. And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion.
They get some positive yards here, but just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, you kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Grinding away on the ground.
For this touchdown, but I was focused on the offensive line. He had 5 guys working his run. Great communication, able to get up to that second level and open things up nicely to allow the back into the end zone.
An extra point makes the lead 15 in the final quarter. Got Mahomes scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone. They'll begin the drive at the 25. And the Sooners offense is back out on the field. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Grab down the middle. It's Russell.
Hey, it's a nice way to start this drive off, but they've got a long way to go to be able to get this ball in the end zone. Then they got to get the ball back and score again. So positive yards and doing it quickly is key.
That completion makes it 2nd and 9. They'll run it from the lead. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Well, not much of a game there, but this is what they do. They love to go fast. The defense has got to be aware.
Gonna pick up the 3rd and short through the end. Now the ball comes up. A disastrous play from the start. Look at the defense, and they're on the move. It's defensive score. Potential momentum shift where they scoop up the fumble and score.
Well, you just got to give credit to this defender for locating the ball, getting his hands on it, and then scooping it and scoring. So often you see guys that just want to go down. This guy realized, hey, I got athletic ability. I can pick it up. I'm going to score myself.
Extra point splits the uprights. Kickoff team out there. Fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. A 1st down pass attempt. Bringing pressure. And they trap him for a sack. The Sooners come to the line on the right.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
Nice grab. It's Russell. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
I love what the defense is doing here. Sitting back, giving up some plays underneath, tackling these guys inbounds, and just keep that clock rolling.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Lets it go quickly. Cannot connect. Incomplete, and now fourth down.
Love the idea of the defense getting more speed on the field, whether it's nickel or dime, get as many defensive backs on the field as you can, and then sit back when you're working with this kind of lead in the fourth quarter. You don't want to give up the big play, force them to throw underneath, tackle them inbounds, and keep that clock moving.
Fourth down, he's throwing for it. Fires it to the wideout. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a first down. Tackle made at the 41. It's a nice gain. They're getting closer to the 50.
That's why you practice and work on these routes. When you get to a fourth down, you trust the receiver to run not only a good route, but know exactly where he needs to go to be able to get the distance for that first down.
Here's the handoff. And he will be stuffed for no gain. Offense getting set. It's second down. Here we go. Same tailback, another carry. The pickup is 4. Sets up a 3rd and 6 now.
Chris, as this clock winds down, it has been a rough day for this offense. Just unable to get anything going. You hope they're able to go back, look at the film, try to learn from the mistakes, and come out the next week looking much better than they did today.
Challenging time for the offense. It's 3rd down and long from the 45. Back, we're going to throw for the first down. Caught! He's wide open. Look out! And they do pick up first down yardage. Set up now at the 44.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
Incomplete, very nearly intercepted that time.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a play or two to give yourself a belief that things can get better, but it's just been a disastrous day for the offense.
Quick throw to his receiver. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. They make the stop at the 25, but it's 1st and 10 for this offense.
That's textbook execution by the receiver on the corner route for the first down. And a good find by the quarterback.
The Sooners getting set on 1st and 10. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. The pass rush closing in.
If nothing else is there, good decision by this quarterback to be able to pick up some positive yards. I'd rather see him do that than force the ball into coverage. He heads up play.
Defense cannot get off the field. The long drive continues. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Caught near the goal line. And he scores. Touchdown, Oklahoma.
Chris, the quarterback looks up, sees a wide-open target. Sometimes those throws are harder than the ones where they're tightly covered. But he makes a nice throw, and it's an easy touchdown for this offense.
And now the try here for the extra point. And it's up and good. touchdown. The kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start with the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. To throw, it's Manning. Makes the catch. It's Hampton. Defense surrounds it. Just a short gain on that completion. The Knowles hustle to the line to run the hurry up. They'll look to throw it here on second down. Quick throw over the middle. The catch is made for a huge pickup. And he breaks free. It's a pass. Touchdown, Seminoles. And the crowd is on.
Coaches love to see a football team that doesn't get caught up in the scoreboard. They're just out executing and doing what needs to be done. That's what we're seeing from this offense. Yeah, they continue to put points on the board and they're pulling away. I just love to see the execution and how they're going about their business.
And they tack on the extra point. Got momentum now scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Coleman. And he's tackled at the 6. Bad field position. Don't know why he brought that out. So the drive will begin back on the 6-yard line. A single back takes the handoff. And he's brought down there. And that'll do it for the game. This is an impressive performance. They played a good football team here today, but they just dragged him behind the woodshed and dominated from the start. This is going to catch people.